So back to the question. Bitcoin dominance. I actually haven't looked at that chart in a little while, so I'm going to pull it up here. BTC dominance. Where are we at here? There we go. Currently sitting at 58%. So Bitcoin is currently 58% of the market. It is falling off a cliff here. I think we're about there. We're about there to start seeing a rotation into altcoins. We're not quite at the lowest point of this cycle. It got all the way down to 57% back in September of 2025. So if we cross that threshold and continue down, I think that that's where you're going to see things start to decouple. So if Bitcoin dominance drops below, call it 56%, I think there's probably air there. And that's when you're going to continue to see it fall for whatever duration of time while other assets appreciate. All right, Beyond Blessed. Love the name. They say, hey, Mr. Legend. Thanks, dude. Appreciate the kind words. They say, can you speak about R3 on X spanking the XRP crew by claiming XRP won't use XRP but still use Solana? Is it just FUD? Blessings. I already answered that one. And I would just, I don't know if you were here for that, but I would just be beating a dead horse if I continued to belabor that. Shadow Owner. Yeah, not sure how to... Shadow Rebel. Maybe that's what they're trying to spell. They say, trying to buy XRP on Uphold, and it tells me that there's roughly only 12,400 XRP available. Are they limiting, or is the exchange drying up? Probably both, would be my guess. That also may be how much money you have in your bank account or what you're limited to on ACH. Not necessarily how much XRP they have available for you to purchase. So just be aware of that. We got WiseFit. They say, Jake, welcome to Long Island. Yeah, I flew into Islip and then drove the hour and a half up here to the Hamptons in, I won't say what part of the Hamptons I'm in, but like I said, it's nice. Thank you for the warm welcome. Carbon One DWP member, looking forward to price appreciation. How long are you staying and what time are you going to be there speaking tomorrow? Is it a public event or private event only? I would love to stop by for a quick meet and greet. Unfortunately, this is invite only to Hamptons Tech Week. You can look at the calendar and you'll have to check in. They know